It's that rush, hush, listen to the breeze. I made you with my mind, dreamt you while asleep. She's a mirage, beckoning to me. One thing I know is that destiny is mean. Eventually, we'll both see as time passed that it never really mattered if our signs matched. The first mistake I made in this relationship was trying to equate her to an ancient myth. And with the spark that it starts, I'm forever yours. But love isn't real, it's just a four-letter word. We were playing these roles, lived out the archetypes. You can't blame us cause both of our hearts have died. Got me love, but you're such an important friend. I'll let you sing a chorus or give you oral sex. We fell head over heels and more than usual. Someone really should break Cupid's stupid bow. Truth is, I'm a sucker and I can't debate it. I'ma chase these girls till I'm exasperated. Yeah, I probably should've chilled and passed on mating. Yeah, I probably should've stayed at home and masturbated. Yeah, I probably should've stayed at home and masturbated. Yeah, I probably should've stayed at home and masturbated. Yeah, I probably should've stayed at home and masturbated. Yeah, I probably should've stayed at home and masturbated. And she accepts she's crazy, but there's never a no or a yes, just maybes. And she says that one day she hopes she'll become ambitious, turn off the TV shows and reruns, but she's stuck. And to become herself, she feels like she needs to run somewhere else. But you can't just uproot cause you think there ain't problems. Trust you're just running to the same drama. Blame your ex-boyfriend, or blame your dad, blame mama, blame God, blame someone that just sing the same song. Cause it's getting old, no one to his eyes can be attracted to someone who's so uninspired. And it burns so much, she becomes the fire. The earth gets stuck and the sun gets bright. She's got a lack of iron, so she's always cold. Trapped inside, trying to claw her way home. And the walls take note and get all the straight dope. And then they published a book called Hallway Spoke. And it goes, girl, you can do anything you want to. You don't have to run through the mazes you run through. There's always time to change your road and path, because you're the only person who can hold you back. And it goes, girl, you can do anything you want to. You don't have to run through the mazes you run through. There's always time to change your road and path, because you're the only person who can hold you back. Hey, yo, if I ever had to sing your song, it'd be about how you keeping on to keep on seeing things wrong. Your soul's a boat in an overflowing ocean of uncontrolled emotion. And she's mad at those who she knows the closest when she's sad, cause they was supposed to notice. And to grow the mostest, she needs to vent a reservoir to let it all out. Release the stress, but happiness ain't something they just pass around. She's mad cause her wrinkles are standing out more and more every day. Or she's just scoring, looking for anything to wage war. When it breaks, you're probably gonna sponsor a tidal wave of tears like a body of water. So put yourself in a more practical place. We're dealing with disappointment in irrational ways. And it goes, girl, you can do anything you want to. You don't have to run through the mazes you run through. There's always time to change your road and path, because you're the only person who can hold you back. And it goes, girl, you can do anything you want to. You don't have to run through the mazes you run through. There's always time to change your road and path, because you're the only person who can hold you back. Girl, you can do anything you want to. You don't have to run through the mazes you run through. There's always time to change your road and path, because you're the only person who can hold you back. And it goes, girl, you can do anything you want to. You don't have to run through the mazes you run through. There's always time to change your road and path, because you're the only person who can hold you back. Hold you back, hold you back, hold you back, hold you back.
Sit for a minute, gotta kick it to your blind. See a girl, I'm all up in it. She's so pretty in the face, and she's skinny in the waist. And I love the way she shake it, and I love the way she tastes. When she come into my place, she goes straight into my room, and I dominate her world like the Legion of Doom. But she calls me a super friend, and she's my pretty mate. And what she lets me do to her has been outlawed in 7 states. Don't hate, man, what I say is all true. And I haven't even told you about her favorite thing to do is to show up at my door with a case of beer and a couple porno movies so the message is clear. And she don't even wait, she just throws me to the bed. Then she passes me a blunt and starts giving some head. She's a freak, you know, or maybe you don't, cause everything she does for me, you know, for you she won't. Hey ladies, come and join my side. Leave the sucker that you with, I'll take you on a ride. When I see your face, I'll be picking up the pace. Gonna get you baby girl, won't you let me get a taste. Hey ladies, come and join my side. Leave the the sucker that you with, I'll take you on a ride. When I see your face, I'll be picking up the pace. Gonna get you baby girl, won't you let me get a taste?
She's tired of this stuff for real, because he doesn't do nothing and she's unfulfilled. She hit me up like you wanna chill, I got a few hours alone and some time to kill. She told me she thinks that you're dumb and useless, and she wants to get out of this loveless union. He don't do shit, what's the point then? Ditch the loser, dump your boyfriend, flush the toilet on this angry guy who acts like a baby and he makes you cry. I could treat you right in all things considered. When I be in it, she be saying that my wiener is bigger. Everybody in the world know I snatched your girl. They can hear her moaning every time you ask it. Well, when you're gone on the job, she always texts me. I strongly suggest that you wash your bed sheets.
Hey, baby.
Hey. Alright, so did he leave yet?
Yeah, he just left.
Alright, cool, I'll be there soon.
Alright, I'll be ready.
Hey ladies, come and join my side. Leave the sucker that you with, I'll take you on a ride. When I see your face, I'll be picking up the pace. Gonna get you baby girl, won't you let me get a taste? Hey ladies, come and join my side. Leave the sucker that you with, I'll take you on a ride. When I see your face, I'll be picking up the pace. Gonna get you baby girl, won't you let me get a taste?
You ain't hard to make mad, quick to fly off the handle. I don't help out so well because I naturally antagonize. And I'm laughing like, damn girl, you can't be real. You stepped in all the lilacs and the daffodils, but love's a battlefield. I bet you in the end we release our frustrations and tensions in the bed. Whatever discrepancies instead can't be settled over foreplay. When you stop being pissed and finally kiss me in the doorway, wrap your legs around me to the bed where we fall. Consider this another issue successfully resolved. If I wasn't such a jerk, your boyfriend would be perfect, but that would be no fun. So I annoyed you on purpose, quick to ignite and snap a firecracker with a short temper. But you'll give in cause you can't wait to swore forever. Oh, remember what made you mad in the first place, when we consummated makeup and make love, the earth shakes. I already know you hate me, so save your breath. The only redeeming quality in this relationship, and the reason we stay together and ain't break up yet, it's definitely got to be cause of the makeup sex. I already know you hate me, so save your breath. The only redeeming quality in this relationship, and the reason we stay together and ain't break up yet, it's definitely got to be cause of the makeup sex. We go back and forth, an inevitable slow dance, inseparable. We both share our chemical romance. If you look in the sky at night, the hugest of stars is either Venus or Jupiter, or usually Mars. The stupidest part is letting go of your young thoughts. It's always a problem, some drama over the what not. Our status is either in love or at fuck off. But when you look at me, you get mad cause everything that I done wrong. You're always so quick to go bad, sweetie. So step back, relax, take a deep breath, quit being upset and screaming all stressed. And I chilled and I just laughed, intentionally messing with you cause you're so easy to get mad. And deep at the heart of it, time after time, what keeps up the arguments is our childish pride. Honestly, the only reason that I mess with you, baby, is cause it's a whole lot better when the sex is angry. I already know you hate me, so save your breath. The only redeeming quality in this relationship, and the reason we stay together ain't break up yet, it's definitely got to be cause of the makeup sex. I already know you hate me, so save your breath. The only redeeming quality in this relationship, and the reason we stay together and ain't break up yet, it's definitely got to be cause of the makeup sex. They call her Golly, Miss Molly, always up in the mix. She looked like Hollywood, but if it was stuck in this ditch. So alive and socializing, I figured that she's an air sign. It bends the fair lines of the innocent she swears by. Slicker than you're aware, and spends most of spare time accessorizing in the mirror with glitter and hair dye. The sister is the rare type with certain things paid for. Without a word to say, her nickname's Hurricane. Hey girl, she dropped out of college, she calls it a jail. She demands to be seen, heard, acknowledged and felt. They call her Miss What, always down to get up. Catch her shouting, bouncing around in the crowd in the front. Watch out, don't get too close, if that's it, forget it. Pull you in a tractor beam, she's electro electromagnetic. The general consensus is she's hard to define. I see sparks fly out like shooting stars from her eyes. She won't settle down or choose to decide for any stupid guy, so it's useless to try. Too many fooled around and screwed with her mind. She keep her moving all night until the music is died. It goes on and on till the break of dawn, until the sun sets again and the day is gone. And every other cut they play is her favorite song. She knows more than the words when she sang along. She moves so fast, she'll be dazed by the blur. She's so loud, in fact, that it can wake up the world. So get down with your bad self, shake it and twirl. Everyone in this place wanna make you their girl, but if you really want it, well then it's straight up for sure that you're not gonna get it, cause that's the way that it works. And everyone can have a dance, you gotta wait for your turn, but that don't mean that you can make her your girl. They call her Miss Too Sick to Miss Acting Out Wild, always smiling, getting loud. She stand out in the crowd, the talk of the town, no doubt. Don't let her leave teeth marks, she'll make you see stars. And she's freer than her drink sauce, she plays the lead part. Total manipulation, goodness gracious, control the whole situation. No imitations and no person could keep up. She strolls into place, determined to be loved. For her it seems so easy to belong. The trick up her sleeve is she's too sneaky to be wrong. So get what you want, yeah, yes indeed honey. She's a fun fiend, thrill seeker, adrenaline junkie. Whenever there's something, she's gone at high speed and is known for her riding like a bolt of lightning. Too individual to play the role of wifey, cause she knows that it means giving her soul up blindly. So behold the mighty queen, tell your homies to watch the bite when a female roars. She does what she wants and still got her principles, and that's why she ends up the boss of these little hoes. So fast, she'll be dazed by the blur. She's so loud, in fact, that it can wake up the world. So get down with your bad self, shake it and twirl. Everyone in this place wanna make you their girl, but if you really want it, well then it's straight up for sure that you're not gonna get it, cause that's the way that it works. And everyone can have a dance, you gotta wait for your turn, but that don't mean that you're gonna make her your girl. Was 5 foot, sexy and hotter than a stovetop. The type that was deadly and probably was a robot. She had her own job, car and bad attitude, and loved driving up and down that very same avenue like that's what she had to do. But I ain't mad at you, you had to have your Kool-Aid, your Mountain Dew, your apple juice. I used to travel you, your curves were a highway that I traced late at night while we would lie awake. She made me not wanna leave or wanna migrate, and that's how I knew that I was falling for her mind games, cause it was too easy to get lost in how she gyrate. And anytime I tried to stop, she'd look at me sideways. Text message vibrate, it's Mrs. LOL. She can't laugh out loud or spell it, but abbreviates it well. It's 11:12 when she looks at the clock. Whenever she's around, you know push seems to stop.
All too soon, we had to part. The moment you had touched my heart. All too soon, all too soon.
Even as an adult, she had something to prove, and always had to feel like she was one of the cool kids. And that was the reason for her trouble and bullshit. She could dig anything, she had a shovel and 2 picks. We talked while we stared at the ceiling with goosebumps. I was scared, cause I liked the feeling a bit too much, and knew what it led to was me being chewed up and confused and feeling used while she pursued new blood. It was her idea to jump into this. I never mentioned it, but I bet you that I got drunk and sensitive and let it slip, and probably said it since I'm an emo drunk. In between bouts of being a Bukowski acting evil punk, the egos once seem at once to color the scenes. Friends with benefits struggling to juggle these themes. Better off keeping it clean, no strings attached to other beings, so the subtleties don't suddenly reveal what things mean.
All too soon, we had to part. The moment you had touched my heart. All too soon, all too soon.
I'm insecure and acting like a little girl, and at times immature and am in a different world. Yeah, we're too similar to occupy the same spot. I counted up our freckles and I watched while the raindrops tried to hang on to the sky while getting feeding fits. I'm known to uncontrollably pitching codependent neediness, so obsessive and immediate. Before she disappeared, she cursed me for this meaningless, short-lived love affair. She's putting up her hair and can't explain why. She always rolls her eyes and breathes out frustrated sighs. I was a puppy dog that tried to follow you into tomorrow, but it got concluded all too soon. I was all confused, and that seemed to be the cue, cause I'm a sucker for rainbows and rings around the moon, trying to beat around the truth and saddle a dead horse like sandcastles are meant for the asphalt instead shores.
All too soon, we had to part. The moment you had touched my heart. all too soon.
I remember when I met you, girl, and the first time that we mingled. We talked about how love was evil, and how we both like being single. And I recall it oh so well, because my spider sense tingled. And it turns out you had other motives, and were being quite deceitful.
Well, we messed around, check it out, she was controlling. Thought getting down meant she could keep me and own me. But busy, I don't need a girl or a partner to keep me leashed up and to throw me off farther. Playing for me and martyring. All that I know is that shorty's a problem, and I need to go, cause she'll swallow me whole and try keeping me captive in a bottle of souls with the sneakiest tactics. So leave me alone, leave me alone, leave me alone. Yeah, leave me alone, 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 leave me alone. Leave me alone, leave me alone, leave me alone, leave me alone, leave me alone. When I first met you, girl, you played it off real cool. You made everything seem okay, and played by all the rules. But now she always is calling me, she's so upset it won't stop, and it's constantly leaving me messages, pleading and begging and weeping and stressing and being a needy and clingy, obsessive, whiny and crying and screaming and threatening, busy trying to fight cause she needs some attention. She's evil, possessed or completely demented, a sweetie 1 second, then seething aggression like she's PMSing. I turn off my phone, and if anyone asks, I'm sure not at home. This girl's got to go before I strangle this female. She's blowing up both of my Facebook and email. I really don't recall signing no contract. If I wanted you, dog, I would've called back, relinquished my ball sack. Leave me alone, the only purpose that you serve is to eat my soul. February 25th, I'll never forget the day when my sunshine disappeared cause God took it away. Her name was Brittany. We was 5 foot the same, the type of woman you would marry cause you could not replace a Gemini. June 15th was her birthday. She was part angel and she was part mermaid. So innocent, you could still see her halo like the saints that existed in the myths and in the fables. Our first date was a picnic and we was able to eat before it rained and leave and see a rainbow. We was the same soul, yeah, truth be told, and I tell her stupid jokes just to hear her youthful laugh. It was all a dream. Well then I pray I don't wake. We was so much alike, she had to be my soulmate. Early afternoon is when I first got the news. I argued and refused and said it's not the truth, I lost my muse. And so I stopped confused because once I found her, she was gone like poof. I talked to her online every day for 4 months straight. Anytime we had time or we was bored or up late, she was in another state and wasn't trying to stay. Her home was sunny CA, 1,000 miles away, and home is where the heart is, yeah, right by the bay. So she quit her job and saved her paycheck, it finally came. But relationships tend to rape your soul, so we agreed on waiting, trying to take it slow, both trying to play adults when we was head over heels and acted all composed, so no stress would appear. She was gorgeous, even without any makeup. I smothered her in kisses every day when she'd wake up. So rest in peace, Pikachu, my heart's in a stupor. You were definitely sent to be a part of my future. We promised tomorrow, and our souls to each other. I went out my way every day just to show her I loved her. We kept things based on trust and simpleness. I had a schoolboy crush on her just like a little kid. We worked together in Subway, she was my boss. Years prior to me being an MC in hip-hop. Back then I was a low self-esteem geek and I got too nervous to find the words and speak up and talk. When she got back here, we took a walk around Golden Gate Park where all the hippies would squat. And when I think about it, maybe she's a mirage, and that explains how the girl of my dreams was just gone. She understood that I acted childish and foolish, and I'm so glad we never had a chance to fight over bullshit. We had an understanding and a psychic rapport. She reminded me of what love is and that life is too short. I'm in disbelief still, like I don't quite understand. Waiting for a knock on the door, but she's not coming back. Staring at the ceiling lying in bed. I trade my life in a second to see her smile again. But there's a lot more that I can't express in a song. You were special and it was something I could sense all along. 1 minute she was here and the next she was gone. At least I know now for sure that she's in heaven with God. Trust I treasured it all, and I'm trying not to cry straight. Going over the details and time frames, I signed blame to myself. And now I'm looking in the mirror. Would it all be different if I could've just been there? It isn't fair. Tell me why couldn't she survive? Tears well up in my eyes while I'm looking at the sky. So goodbye, Brittany, cause it went way too fast. I'm just glad we got to get close and I could make you laugh. I wish I could bring you back, cause now nothing feels normal. It's like we're all defeated by the confines of being mortal. Truthfully, I don't see how you deserved it, cause girl, you was too perfect for this fucked up world. You could've been my wifey, without a doubt. You know I was infatuated, yeah, I was all about you. Stuck gazing at the clouds too shocked, I stopped and dropped on my palms and knees on the sidewalk and screamed, why God, why, and a broken sky. Why I'm not the one who chose to overdose and die. And a reminder that I'm helpless to control the tides. A rewind the hands of time, so she'll be fine. I close my eyes, producing an illusion or dream. New scenes left off from where our movie would be. She's in the sky with diamonds just like Lucy. One thing I recall that her aura was usually bluish and green. I'm breaking down, cause this is actually real. Denial turns to hysterics and then gradually guilt. I guess just when you don't think it'll happen, it will. I can only imagine how a poor family feels. It's not fair, because I only got to know her for a second. I gave her a 25-cent bullet on a necklace and I kept the plastic gun. At the time it seemed stupid, but now it's all I have to symbolize our union in a world that's a mess, full of nothing but dead ends. She was my confidant, my lover, my best friend. Trying to pretend to paint her for death don't affect me. We had plans to see the movies and go cosmic golfing next week if I listen. I can hear her laughing still. She was the protagonist for the verse I did on Jazzy Bell. Well, tell me how his life and fate and God's acts justified. She was 22, yeah, she was too young to die. She was an angel, a radiant human soul, truly a booming note, profusely beautiful. I feel like it's my fault, like I should've left her where she was, like I should've stepped up and not let her mess with those drugs. Like I said, I'm a wreck, I'm sad and depressed. Why didn't she come over like she said that night instead? I can hear the wind whisper her name for a second. She was a picture perfect, picture painted, portrayed of perfection. It's like she showed me what the music should mean. So everywhere I go, feel her influence, believe. So rest in peace, baby girl, cause the world lost a soldier. This ain't for heads to bob to, it's to provide closure to the family and friends and anyone who would pay respect to the memory of Brittany Christine Gay. I seen how eternity goes by in a second, and how certain people can't redefine your perspective. We endeavored the earth on a journey to find perfection. I wanna look at you like what else could be worthy of my attention, but hold on, because that's just an impulse. Watch the little kids try to act like they're adults. It's actually a symbol of something that's trying to suddenly become alive, like there's something inside. I watch you while you comfortably, humbly and quiet slept to think that only angels are as lovely and vibrant. What can't be denied when envisioning our dreams, sitting in the silence, I listen to your heartbeat. And the dark things don't have a shape, just energy. You can watch the waves gravitate magnetically. She's not aware of how she animates a better me and went to sleep with her next to me, unafraid of anything. And I can tell she's an angel indeed, because every time she sleeps I see halos and Z's. And I can tell that she's an angel indeed, because every time she sleeps I see halos and Z's. She always falls asleep fast, even if she tries not to. The fact that she can try to stay awake but her eyelids collapse. How much gas can one soul's mileage track? I seen the thoughts in her head come to life while she napped in this sublime quiet. I finally had a glimpse of enlightenment, and what unified us in our paths while wrapped tightly in my arms. I seen her smile and had a compulsion to hear her bright and childish laugh. I know the entire plan, and I understand we can't die because each other's other halves come back from a past life. Let the world end at night while we sleep, that's fine. I always had a feeling we'd repopulate mankind, chastise and cast aside most of our lives, feeling safest in this realm that we created under the pillows and blankets. I know we're still in Matrix, I think dreaming's the trick, cause when you go to sleep everything else ceases to exist.
All too soon. All too soon. All too soon. All too soon.
She was too hot tried to try, at least that's what she thought. She was like a free spirit that easily was bought. She was lost and wouldn't let herself be found. A carcass washed up on a deserted beach, drowned. I was a rebound, but she never bounced back. So baby girl, here you go, here's your soundtrack. I shut your mousetrap, quit trying to lure me with your promises of waking up early, now ask the jury. While in a hurry to go nowhere fast, and when I look up in your eyes, how come you don't stare back? The bones bare and exposed to all the city folks. Now you look in the mirror at your own grisly ghost. The cold air hits my nose, and as it deathly blows, I don't care if you go, so take back this prickly rose. Sickly prose, cause you don't got any soul, except the ones you stole. Already got so many though, and destiny's road should've never ever led here. Why I always try to follow the devil with red hair? How can you say that I wasn't misled? You whispered lies in my ear, and you fucked in my head. And girl, I don't know if I'll ever be right. She posed like a saint, but wore the devil's disguise. And why is the only question that I got left? I was trying to find an angel, but I slept in the wrong bed. And I was trying to find an angel, but I slept in the wrong bed. Can lie like the halo, but destiny's gone. When I tried to change, though, it definitely got less. And I'm finding out I ain't home, but I get what the song says. I was trying to find an angel, but I slept in the wrong bed. Can lie like the halo, but destiny's gone. When I've tried to change, though, it definitely got less. Trying to find an angel, but I slept in the wrong bed. So what's up with these she demons? Am I some kind of magnet? Is it quantum mechanics or the law of attraction? There you go, girl, yo, now we both are upset. I only lost you cause you know I owed karma a debt. And I don't protest your downfall, let my people free. I'm going, yeah, I'm out, ma, you ain't seeing me for a minute, or maybe a century. And keep my name out your mouth, chick, don't even mention me. Send her back to Hades like adios Persephone. She used altered states of consciousness and messed with me mentally, and eventually I'll get over the aftershock. Disaster rot after cancer brought a faster loss. We dance our slow death, her lips taste like poison. She jumped back and forth afraid to make the choices. She told me that life means whatever you let it mean. We bonded talking about electromagnetic frequencies and slept under satellites. Relived past lives and saw things in black and white and danced in the candlelight. In the end she won the battle white. She was an evil genius. I was born to stay away because so many people seen it. And I was trying to find an angel, but I slept in the wrong bed. Can lie like the halo, but destiny's gone. When I've tried to change, though, it definitely got less. And I'm finding out I ain't home, but I get what the song says. I was trying to find an angel, but I slept in the wrong bed. Can lie like the halo, but destiny's gone. When I've tried to change, though, it definitely got less. Trying to find an angel, but I slept in the wrong bed. Another night with the lights on, trying to accept that something isn't right while I'm lying here next to my disenchanted lover, and it's silent in his bed. And I wonder if it's possibly this quiet in her head. I didn't wind up here instead, in between lost whispers and empty promises, while this idiot box flickers. We looked so happy in our pictures before it changed, before we turned around to smiles and store-bought frames. We never laugh or talk no more, and forward I blame these moments of domestic dullness in the boredom or rain. Looking out the window pane, how come the lovers can't facilitate the build and break past the uncomfort, backs to each other when the love is deceased? You'll be able to tell the separated covers and sheets. It's the end of an era now, apparently. Burn this whole house down to the ground with kerosene. I'm out, girl. Peace, I'ma bounce where I'ma leave. Grab my pillow and blanket and went downstairs to sleep. It's cool, girl, I'm actually more comfy. You can have the bed, I'm gonna crash on the love seat. Whatever, girl, I'm actually more comfy. You can have the bed, I'm gonna crash on the love seat. On the love seat, on the love seat, on the love seat. So I guess it's over, there's nothing to make right. You're facing the gray sky, matching vacant and blank. like eyes at the same time. It's all not truly dissected until we divvy up the furniture, a movie collection. Motionless and focused, I resolutely reflected on the future and moving to a new scene, stepping with a few things and possessions on my back to wandering with everything I own on a knapsack, on a stick. Gone again with the wind. I guess my purpose is to never make any person I'm with be permanent. With no words convinced, it's obvious you let go. You don't have to be a psychic to hear the thoughts that seem to echo. The whole world looks so cold from your eyes, raising eyebrows and toast to the ghosts of good times. I don't wish bad on you, I just think that most of you should die. I hope you feel alone when you know that I stood by. It's cool, girl, I'm actually more comfy. You can have the bed, I'm gonna crash on the left. See, whatever, girl, I'm actually more comfy. You can have the bed, I'm gonna crash on the left. See, it's cool, girl, I'm actually more comfy. You can have the bed, I'm gonna crash on the left. See, whatever, girl, it's actually more comfy. You can have the bed, I'm gonna crash on the left. See, on the left, see, on the left, see, on the left. These days, she don't even act like she loves me. She never makes eye contact or does blink. We just think and stare at the walls and never see ourselves completely in the mirrors in this hall. She couldn't care less at all. Honestly, I understand. There's gotta be a backup plan. There's probably another man. I'll become the past, another part of the story. Prepares to begin as the current one starts to end shortly. I attempted to spill my heart in a short plea and lay out the cards before we aren't anymore. We don't ever have sex and even argue is boring. Hey, you paying attention or are you ignoring me? She wanted to sleep, she was obviously snoring. Screw what I thought, I guess I'll try in the morning. Or it's back to the one bedroom apartment so poorly decorated when I depart and embark on tour and free.
What we were talking about last night, and I was thinking that I feel like you never spend much time with me, and I feel like I can't handle this anymore. This relationship is totally one-sided, and what's up with that? Call me.
Yo, yeah, we're the couple that nobody likes, that always argues and fights. It goes on all through the night. Nobody's ever right, and the more that our voices raise, the more that we diverge from the particular points we make. The neighbors are annoyed, it's not like it's gonna end. I bet you we could get the cops to show up again. But love is stress, sweat, blood, it's such a lovely mess, and so much suffering by the end. I bet you there'll be nothing left. There's hella holes in the walls of this hallway, and we never live together, but our reasons are all straight bad. Doing this all day, yeah, we should evolve way past this stage instead of staying here till we fall face flat. A ball and chain trapped in obsessive agenda, a following this perpetual domestic dilemma between love and hate. It's a thin line to separate. We represent the people of the world who will never change. There always seems to be a reason or something that comes up against us, feeding and screaming and ready to cut off each other's heads. And if you wanna start yelling at me too, fuck again. I don't like your attitude or any of your friends who keeps texting you what's so damn funny. I could laugh if we made a bit more money. I'm going to the bar, don't stay up late. I'm frustrated enough to end up in the drunk tank. I'm only crazy cause she makes me such a nutcase. Nothing's ever good enough and she always complains. Watch, one of these days I'ma break about and bounce up, straight up flip out and just duct tape her mouth shut. Argue and fight, why'd you get so heated? This whole apartment ignite. Argue and fight, it never ended till finally every part of you dies. Argue and fight, why'd you get so heated? This whole apartment ignite. Argue and fight, it never ended till finally every part of you dies. Every part of you dies, every part of you dies, every part of you dies.
if you gonna be staying here, you gonna have to follow some rules. Which is no smoking my shit, don't let me catch you drinking my shit, and if you bring any of them hoes up in here, make sure I fuck them first.
I was always taught not to mess with the type. I was caught up in the hype, she was the devil in disguise. Peddled all the lies, played me as dumb. Batted her eyelashes, she was shady as fuck. Call her Cleopatra, the traitorous one. Have you sold pussy with that you would say you was in love? It's a game that's in her blood, and she does it all day. Like a lion in the jungle, way she studies her prey. My buddy said I'm insane, didn't believe they was right. She was a demon, should've seen the evil gleam in her eyes. She told me she wanted to be my wife, and then she laughed maniacally and put a knife right into my back.
She had blue eyes that would burn a hole straight through your virtue. At first you grabbed a hold of my heart, but still I wasn't sure. I wish I'd known from the start that my Cinderella was way past the curfew. I tried to break it off in a way that wouldn't hurt you, but I couldn't find the right words to. Then this fucking whore goes and tries to play words too. Cleopatra, you can have your one last taste, but I'm leaving after. And just to feel clean again, I'll need to go and see a pastor. Admit my sins, then try to change my name for legal matters. I can't believe I never even factored that the succubus was a beast until I caught her speaking backwards. I screamed, fuck this bitch, but all I heard in return was some evil laughter. I thought I loved her, but now it doesn't seem to matter.
After hearing all that, it must be a small world. I'm pretty sure I dated that very same girl. Call her Cleopatra, the mattress tarantula. Bachelor pad habitat, she never had love. Some girls strip and turn to prostitution, but Cleopatra gets off on the shit that you spent. It's not just money, she wants your time and your soul. She wants diamonds and she wants control. She wants it all, till it all is gone. Like a means to an end, Cleopatra moves on, and all I could do is write this sad, sad song.
Girl, yeah, I know that you got your share of problems, and I'm aware that in there you nearly lost it. So don't be scared, I'm here to help the healing process. So take off your clothes and sell me some of your psych meds. Girl, yeah, I know that you got your share of problems, and I'm aware that in there you nearly lost it. So don't be scared, I'm here to help the healing process. So take off your clothes and sell me some of your psych meds. Yo, my girl's so sedated, most seem to think she actually might be dead, cause she don't even blink, and then my narcoleptic one, it's not even cool, since every time we bout to make love, she fall asleep bullshitting another one who I mess with glow sticks, because she's epileptic and send her into convulsions. And obsessive compulsive who has mood swings and shouts if items are out of place, so I'll move things around. And another one who I ain't never spent a cent with or took her out to dinner, because she's anorexic and a klepto who shoplifts anything she gets. I give to my other chick who's manic depressive, but she stays upset and tragically morbid. Nothing's actually important when you're lacking endorphins. There's my schizo who I make noises just to mess with her and make her think it's what the voices in her head did. Girl, yeah, I know that you got your share of problems, and I'm aware that in there you nearly lost it. So don't be scared, I'm here to help the healing process. So take off your clothes and sell me some of your psych meds. Girl, yeah, I know that you got your share of problems, and I'm aware that in there you nearly lost it. So don't be scared, I'm here to help the healing process. So take off your clothes and sell me some of your psych meds. I'm rolling with the nutcases and frustrated space cadets, because they say that crazy women equals the greatest greatest sex. She throw her hands up in a straight jacket, but she's contained for her safety and spaced out on drugs. She's way out there stuck, past where y'all can understand. Down the rabbit hole and trapped down in Wonderland. Psychotic delusions, invisible friends. I'm a figment of her imagination that lives in her head. It goes Prozac, Paxil, Adderall, Ambient. Girls on psych meds, always all the happiest. Zoloft, Xanax, Ritalin, Depakote. This goes out to all my extra special mental hoes. Zyprex and Respidol, Demerol, Klonopin. I like girls who talk to people who do not exist. Wellbutrin, Ativan, Lexapro, Thorazine. Come on girl, tell me what your mental disorder be.